Today I'm going to be running you through how I am up 1k on a day across 4 top step combines. Now to start off, today was not the most immaculate day of trading, and at the time that I traded, we just printed a whole fucking barcode once again. I mean, I thought we'd gotten out of barcode season, but yeah, today maybe was just a crap day. And if you want to take one thing out of this video, just quickly, before I get into why I entered and exited the trades or whatever, you should only be trading Monday and Tuesday on NFP week and possibly NFP on Friday. Do not trade Wednesday and Thursday. It is the most horse shit price action you will ever see. Back test it if you want. Today I took trades on it because I've got the experience, but on top of that, the setup just presented itself. But like, if you take anything from this video, don't trade them. They are rubbish. Probability is on the side that you are going to get caught up in manipulation, or yeah, you're just going to get SL'd straight away. But anyway, getting that out of the way, let's get into why I entered these trades today. So top down analysis, weekly time frame, we can see that the new week opening gap from last week was swept. That was swept yesterday here. And basically what I was talking about on Monday, I couldn't quite get a video out because my MacBook wasn't working. But okay, so whilst we're chopping around up here and we're dancing around, this is the new week opening gap from previous week. That is the indefinite draw on liquidity until it gets taken. We are bearish until this new week opening gap gets taken. As we can see, we took that yesterday, and yeah, that kind of just hints that we're going to have a retracement up to maybe have a continuation down, or just to complete this buy model here and take all of this liquidity, but that is out of the question. It doesn't really matter. So cool, let's get into why I took these trades today. So obviously we can see on the 4-hour time frame, we're printing zebras. We're literally printing zebras here. Like, crap price action, we can already tell. On that 4-hour, 1 hour just gives us a bit more context. Crap, complete crap. But we did have a nice move today. I didn't capitalize on it, and I'm not going to beat myself up because I didn't capitalize on it, but it was a bit annoying, but it's cool. I mean, I wasn't really confident with the move, and that's why I didn't get into it as a whole. So the move I'm talking about is upon market open. Let's go on the 5-minute. Upon market open, market just like dances around, manipulates to the downside. And what do you want to see if you're bullish on the day? If you're bullish on the day, you want to see manipulation lower and then displace above a high and continue to the upside. That happened. I didn't get in on it because I wasn't confident on it. It was a pure discretionary decision. I chose not to enter the trade because Wednesdays are known to be bad, to be low probability. A Wednesday on NFP week is known to be low probability. Now, hindsight, I should have taken it because it was my setup and it was a great risk to reward. But other than that, I just opted out, and I'm not going to die. There's always going to be another trading day. I don't really lose anything. I only lose the possibility of making money, but we already know that's not the objectives when you're stepping into the market. So anyway, flipping, we retraced to this 1 hour for value gap, create a 15-minute SMT with ES and YM. Then YM sweeps this low, creating another internal 1-minute SMT. We hold what do you call it? Flipping OTE of the range, the optimal trade entry. We're respecting 0.62 of the range, and then we just fly up. Drake candles everywhere. Drake candle, massive Drake candle. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with my trade. So the reason why I took my trade was because, as I was talking about, MMXM, market maker sell model, market maker buy model. We have formed a market maker. Wait, here is another internal market maker sell model. Now, people can say this is a shit trade. I don't really give a shit what you think. We can see what the outcome brought me, and the confluences were there, and the market conditions were there as well. So say what you want, I don't really care. So just quickly, as I was talking about the new week opening gap, that is this purple line. This purple line represents a new week opening gap, and as a whole, it is the biggest support and resistance level I think I've seen on the charts that I know of. Look at this. When we're above it, we're going to reject up. When we're above it, we're going to reject up. When we're below it, we're going to reject down. And then we're just going to dance around until we find a direction to go in. And then we dance around it again until we find a direction and we just boom through it. So cool. I'm already expecting an initial rejection. It doesn't, not necessarily to this low because it's not that high probability, but we can see right here, as market is chopping around, we've got a bunch of sell side liquidity getting generated. 1 low, 2 low, 3 low, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get the gist. Like, there's a hell of a lot of sell side liquidity getting printed. That means that we are going to fill the market maker sell model before we expand back up to the upside, or we just carry on shitting the bed. So what am I doing? I'm looking for some kind of confluence that's telling me what's going on. This absolute fuck off doji candle gets printed. So automatically, if we're bearish, I want to see us respect it. I don't want to see us plowing through and closing above the 1% of it. I want to see us respect it. What can we see happened? Like, obviously, I'm saying this now. What can we see happened? Wick, no closures through it. We're respecting OTE of the range and equilibrium continuously, hinting that we are bearish. Then we end up breaking 1 minute structure to the downside, and from here, I expected us to take these lows and manipulate to the upside. So what do? I wait my turn. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to put my whole account on the line. I'm going to give some valid risk to this trade, and I waited for the optimal time, which was 11 a.m. Now, from here, you can see that we came up to the upside and we swept out this. And then we had a bit of friction on the 30 seconds. So if I go down to the 15-second chart, we can see a lot more friction. Now look, in trades like this, you don't want to be on the flipping hourly or the 15-minute. You can get some draws on liquidity off of them, but the main time frames I'm going to be working with is a 30-second, 1 minute, 5 minute. And as shown, so we sweep this high, and then what do? We have some friction to the downside and we sweep this high again. That tells me, like, cool, I'm expecting this to have been the manipulation leg. We've originally baited people into shorting here with their stop loss up here. So all of the Joeys are shorting here, yeah. Stop loss at the recent high, and they're targeting all of these lows. Now that we see that these lows have been taken, people are entering short again. And what happens? The banks just buy up and liquidate absolutely everywhere. That gives me confidence that we are in a manipulation leg and that we are eventually going to have a displacement leg. Now, what I did wrong here was I didn't wait for the 11 a.m. manipulation to be confirmed, which is okay at the end of the day. Like, I made the loss back, but I waited patiently, and unfortunately, I got put in the manipulation leg. So it was a good trade. I'm not going to say it's not. It was a good trade. I managed my risk well. It was a great risk to reward trade. And yeah, would I take this again tomorrow and Friday and the next day and the next day? Absolutely. Because this is my setup at the end of the day. We are respecting bearish order flow. We are not plowing through highs. We are respecting bearish order flow. And I was originally gonna enter in with a stop loss at this high because I was like, we probably will manipulate, but as long as we don't take this high, then we're cushy. And I didn't do that, obviously, which was smart of me because the risk to reward would have been absolute dog shit. But it's okay. So I'm waiting. Now, some people might say that at this time, Yeah, this is the only thing we really need on the charts. Oh yeah, and at the same time we had a internal 1 minute SMT here. Now look, people might say that there's triple buy side wick up here, and there's also a quadruple sell side wick here. Now, some people might say we're going to play ping pong. So whichever side we're going to take, we're going to just reverse to the other side. So if we take buy side, we're going to reverse to sell side. If we take sell side, we're going to reverse to buy side. That obviously happened, but I had the conviction to trade during the range because we did practically have a breakout. And what do I mean by this? I mean that we have got a high level of resistance. So we have a support and resistance level here, the new week opening gap. And then we obviously broke 1 minute structure to the downside and never broke it to the upside. Holding internal bearish legs. After this manipulation leg, we broke structure internally to the downside again. And as we can see, we rejected once again. And as soon as we came down and created this order block, I was like, cool. There's no way we're going to come through this. Like, people might say, we're generating so much buy side liquidity at the same time. It does not matter because whatever side we print to, we're just going to be carrying on printing. Like, if we go down, we're going to... Sorry, I'm waffling. And then... yeah, man. Literally... entered short at the most optimal time, got practically no drawdown, and I did enter in with 50 cons because it's like I've got high conviction in this, and that's just how the cookie crumbled today, and we came out on top. $600 loss, made it back with a $1,600 win. Another good day on the markets, building good habits in every single area of my day. I appreciate all of you. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. I'll see you in a bit.